Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, bringing you a deck review of the Animal Totem Tarot by Lisa Robertson. And I believe I just said Animal Totem Tarot. No, it's not the Animal Totem me. Anyway, I mean, it's kind of a nice day outside, so I thought I'd come out while my Diamondia is doing nice and everything. And I thought the cards would look lovely out in the sun. So before I go ahead and open this up, the Animal Totem Tarot comes in this lovely, lovely hard box, and this is by Llewellyn, one of Llewellyn's better boxes. Nice magnetic closure. So there you go. Very Frenchy, very Frenchy. And it even has beautiful imagery on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and place my cards off to the side. And take out the book. Got a nice inside here, and let's take a look-ski. So it's an actual, like, proper book, so one you could put on your bookshelf, but since this fits nicely inside with my cards, you know, I haven't put it on my bookshelf. But if you go ahead and open it up, all the various chapters. Let's see, we have aligning the tarot with energies of the animals, how to do a reading, power animals and animal totems and animal guides. So it has power animals, totems, archetypes, elemental energies, animals we fear, understanding the journey, and then it goes into the major arcana, the royal families, the minor arcana, and all the different spreads. So spread 1, spread 2, and spread 3. So there is a lot in here. You can actually sit down and have a nice read. So, you know, gives you a pretty good intro, and then your basic how to do a reading. But then it goes into some really interesting information about the power animals, animal totems, and animal guides. So I'd say, you know, like if you're a fan of Ted Andrews and a lot of people who align themselves with like animal, elemental, you know, earthy energy, this is going to be right up your alley. So, and I am a fan of Ted Andrews. And then there's a little before you begin section, and I like that there is a note section. I never actually write in my books because I have a thing about keeping things pristine, so I'm not like a highlighter, doodler in my books type person. I like to keep them looking really nice. But anyway, so it has all the different parts of that. Got a nice little bird chirping behind me. And then we go into, you know, major arcana, minor arcana, and then I think it said there's some spreads here in the back, which I haven't done in some time. Maybe I'll do some of those spreads again. I've had this deck for a little bit. Yeah, so the spreads were back here. There we go. So there's spread 3 there, spread 2, and let's see. I believe the first spread is like the huge spread. Yeah. This is the big one. The inner totem pole. This one is actually, this is a really good spread. Maybe I'll put it on here at some point. But yeah, so this is a really, really good guidebook. Like, definitely. I mean, I always say, you know, take a look at the guidebook, no matter if it's a little white book or if it's a proper book like this. But this one, yeah, that's some good stuff there. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards and take a look at the cardstock first. And it's very smooth finish, almost like a 300 grain smoothness. You can see on here it's pretty matty. It doesn't really have a shine to it. But here's the images on the back. So it is reversible, those of you into reversals. All right, so let me just show those images now. Sorry. Cards got all mixed up here. Okay. Okay, so these are out of order because it is a working deck. I will show all the cards. So if you are one of those people that likes to be surprised, then, you know, feel free to skip ahead. But this is actually a deck that my clients like working with, so I use it quite a bit. But the images to me almost feel like, you know, like really good quality comic books, like that type of art. And I feel that this is a deck that likes to go deep, so this is not one of my most like frivolous decks where I'm like, oh hey, I'm just gonna like bust out a reading right now, or hey, I'm just gonna do like a one card pull, because I found out that by doing a one card pull with one of these cards, I'm like, whoa, I don't have this much time in my morning to get this deep with you right now. And as I'm showing these cards, just remember that I'm not trying to tell people, oh, you need to go out and go buy this deck, and oh, you know, you must have tons and tons of decks. Granted, I have a lot of decks, but you know, that's my thing. Some people collect stamps, some people collect coins, some people collect Barbie dolls, you know. I am a collector of beautiful little boxes full of art, and how awesome is it that you can get a box of art with 78 different pieces of artwork in it. And so I'm promoting artwork. Which, speaking of artwork, I just got the Google Arts and Culture app on my phone, and oh my goodness, I get to look at, there's like a new piece of art that's introduced every day that you can look at. You can virtually tour some of the biggest museums in the world. You can zoom in on works of art, and it's just so awesome. And then there's a cool little feature where you can take a selfie and then it tries to look through its archives and find artwork that resembles your facial features, so if you wanted to look for art that way, and I thought that was pretty cool. You know what I haven't done, which I think will be nice? I have my Animal Speak Runes by Ted Andrews, and I've actually never paired it with this deck, and now I think about it while I'm sitting here, I think it would pair very well. I love the faces on all these guys. Even this poor little side picture, like I like it. This one always makes me sad, the little capybaras. And they are kind of slippery because they're very smooth, so my cards are kind of slipping away from me. They're slipping under me right now. Like, no! Oh, your cat. Roadrunner. I used to see a lot of these on my grandparents' property up in Ridgecrest. And the last card, which is the moon. I think that was the one I was holding earlier. That's why it was upside down. Okay, I'm gonna put these back into order. Or not in order, but they kind of slipped all over the place. So I kind of noticed that it's a little glittery in the sun, the edges. It's kind of cool. I actually didn't notice that because I haven't really taken them out into the sun before. Okay, I'm going to give these a little shuffle, just so you guys can see how they shuffle, and I'm going to lay out 3 cards. I'm not posing a question or anything, I just want you guys to see how it looks aesthetically. However, while you're watching this, if you want to make a question, go ahead, that's up to you. Okay, so we got 1, of course my little Roadrunner, 3 of Cups, Justice. That's it for me, spiritual homies. Let me know if you have any questions about this deck. Let me know if you have this deck and how you work with it. Let me know if it's also a heavy hitter for you guys, or maybe that's just me. But yeah, if you would like to catch a reading with me, go ahead and hit the information box down below. And if you want to hang out on social media, all my social media stuff is down there as well. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.